Hello and welcome to the 40 Plus Gamer. My name is Indiana Jim, and I'm coming to you today to talk about Apex Legends. So, a new event came out for Apex Legends called the Iron Crown event. They introduced a solo play mode, which I've been waiting for a really long time. And while the mode is fun, the game really is geared towards squad play. Each of the legends has specific skills that work and complement each other. And while I'm having fun playing solos, I'm very bad at it. And that's beside the point. I didn't pay very close attention to the cosmetic rewards associated with this event. And it looks like, well, it doesn't look like it, just simply is. There's I forget what, heirloom for Bloodhound, the character Bloodhound. Much like there's an heirloom thing for Wraith, it's a knife, it's a melee knife. So for Bloodhound, it's an axe. And with the Iron Crown event, you have the opportunity to win a really, really cool skin for all of the legends in the game. However, the only way to earn these, at least right now, is you can get there are 20 loot boxes associated with the Iron Crown event. Each loot box is guaranteed to have one of the really cool skins, character skins, one of the really cool weapon skins, well, there's 20 total cosmetics altogether. And Iron Crowns, and anyway, items associated with the Iron Crown event. No duplicates. So the problem is you don't know which one you're going to get. However, there's only 2 that you can actually earn with your gameplay. The rest are literally only available for purchase. Loot boxes, you don't know what you're getting. Only available for purchase. Not only that, but to get the Bloodhound heirloom, you have to pay for 18 out of 20 loot boxes at about $7.50 a piece, I think. Only then do you get the opportunity to purchase for 3,500 legendary coins the Bloodhound heirloom, which comes out to about $170. Now, I've recognized for a long time that Electronic Arts has its issues. And we're all familiar with the Battlefront II loot box controversy. But even Battlefront II has ditched the loot boxes in favor of a much more equitable system. You can purchase crystals to purchase the exact cosmetic that you want. No loot boxes. No gambling element, no element of chance, no surprise mechanics. And I thought with Apex Legends, based on how good it was doing, and what a good game Respawn made, and the lessons that they learned after a poor Battle Pass 1, Battle Pass 2, how much better that's been, how much more fun that has been, how I've been so engrossed and engaged in Battle Pass 2. To come out and do this, who is sitting there at Electronic Arts thinking, you know what would really make the community happy? Forcing them to pay $170 for this really cool thing. No, I'm sorry. So now I'm at a place now where I'm late to the party on the unconscionable nature of EA's thinking. And it's hard to say blame Respawn for this, because we know now that Electronic Arts is one of those companies that issues edicts down to its developers to say, this is what you're going to do. They did it to DICE with Battlefront 2. They've done it now to Respawn. They did it to BioWare for Anthem. They screwed Anthem with the same tactics. And I'm not one of those to say, well, I'm going to boycott Electronic Arts products, because I thoroughly enjoy Apex Legends. I don't have to purchase anything that I don't want to purchase. Am I disappointed? Yeah. But honestly, the cosmetics are just cosmetics. What it comes down to is I'm just trying to get better at playing the game. So for myself, I don't care. But what irritates me is that this really fun game that I'm making new friends playing, I'm trying to get some of my old friends to play with me. How's this going to affect the future of this game that I really, really enjoy? Like, I was really enjoying Anthem up until shortly after the end game, when you realize that there's nothing left to do. And not only was there nothing left to do, but it really became clear that BioWare either had no intention or had no ability to deliver on any of the promises that they made with this game. And I'm not just talking about the in-engine designed trailer to convince you to like Anthem, to be excited about Anthem, to pre-order Anthem. I'm not talking about that, because I never saw that. I just really liked the concept. And I really liked what appeared to be a very deep story with a lot of potential. I really liked the fact that Fort Tarsis grew, that things changed in the city as you accomplished more missions. More areas opened up. Stuff got cleaned up out of the sidewalks. A door you never noticed before is suddenly there. You can now walk over here this way. Sorry about hitting the microphone. All of this potential. For what? And then I'm thinking, well, maybe when they finally get the Cataclysm out, that'll be cool. No, sorry. And I was really, really into Anthem. And at first, I was earning so much Alliance coin by having my other friends playing. When they dropped off, the Alliance coin dropped off, and I couldn't get the cosmetics that I was getting. And the reason it dropped off was because the content wasn't there. So I made this video about, and you probably remember, if you look back in the channel, it's not hard to find. I haven't put out very many videos, but put out this thing about how there was bad reporting about Anthem sales. And I stand by the fact that it was bad reporting about the sales of Anthem. However, I retract my defense of the game, because, like I said, up to a certain point, it was great. But once my friends started dropping out, once you realize there's no content left, once you realize they don't seem to have a plan at all, how long have we waited for anything decent? How long have they been working on the Cataclysm? How far back have they pushed stuff on the roadmap? Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Anthem. But what Electronic Arts, through their meddling, has done. Because early on, the people, Respawn people, said that EA had very little to no involvement in developing Apex Legends. Perfect. A lot of people were really excited. But as soon as Apex Legends started making money, that's when EA stepped in. And their greed took over, and they said, we're going to squeeze the fans because we know they're going to come. We know they're going to pay it because they pay for FIFA. We're not FIFA players. Okay, your EA Sports thinking is ruining video games. It's ruining it, EA. And I'm finally there. I'm finally to that point. Oh, I got a headache. Yeah, anyway, that's how much it hurts. So, where do I stand? Well, like I said, I'm not one of those boycott EA people, because the games that their studios put out are enjoyable. Need for Speed is enjoyable. I can't wait to see how they ruin that one. Apex Legends is fun to play. Battlefront 2 is fun to play. If they can fix the glitches, which that's a whole other video. But at least Battlefront 2's monetization mechanics are not egregious. The only problem there is it's not aggressive enough. And I know, hold on. I'm not saying that EA should pull an Apex Legends and charge more money. I'm saying they need more product. their product release schedule is not aggressive enough. In fact, I was watching a Silo, Silo, SYLO, Battlefront video. And he said that under some underscore info, a known Reddit leaker of Battlefront 2 information, said that there were some things that were in development, and there was a leak of some hair that looked like Luke Skywalker, and it was confirmed by some info, or some underscore info, confirmed that it was, sorry about shaking the camera. I shake the mic, shake the camera, that's what I do. That it was for Luke Skywalker Farm Boy skin that has been finished for weeks or months or a year. I think it was a year. It's been finished for a year. And the comment was that they had been waiting or holding it in reserve in case they needed to appease the community, in case there was another big controversy or big blow up. Hello, McFly. It tells you everything you need to know about where their mentality is at. They don't even trust their own ability to keep the community happy. And not just to the point of just keeping us where we are, but that they think there's such a risk of reducing their own PR or the way we view them, that they have to hold this back to appease us. Give me the skin. I want the skin. I mean, come on. It's like there's no plan to release it. It's a just in case. I mean, we had the Princess Leia skin, and I'm assuming that they are thinking, well, we're going to have an event similar to that. And I'm hoping at Gamescom, we're supposed to get a bunch of information at Gamescom. I'm hoping that there's a big reveal of a plan and, expanded roadmap and that whole deal. But to think that they're holding back a skin that the community wants just in case they need to appease us. I mean, if there were other Star Wars games in town, I'd play them. Oh, and then we have Jedi Fallen Order coming out, which is supposed to be single player only, right? And so far, knock on wood. Oh, wait. Excuse me, Hulk Hogan. Knock on wood. Well, I mean, here's hoping EA doesn't screw that one up too. Anyway, what's my point? I don't know. I'm still going to be playing Apex Legends, but I would not be shocked to see a retraction of some of this, because the Bloodhound, what's the word? Heirloom is supposed to go to regular loot boxes once the event's over. And so that, just like the Wraith Heirloom, they guarantee that every 50th loot box, I think it was, no, 500th loot box, you're guaranteed within 500 loot crates or loot boxes or loot robots, whatever it is, little triangle things on legs, that you'll get one of the heirlooms. How? Really? And how often are you awarded one of those loot boxes? Not often enough. Every 15 to 20 Battle Pass levels? So, I mean, it's, they have to make their money somewhere. But it's like, if you want to buy a legendary skin right now on a character or a weapon, right? Well, I guess character. I'm thinking character. There's a Mirage skin, or was in the store, the yellow one. Was 120,000, no, 12,000 legendary coins. You only earn 50 or 100 coins every several Battle Pass levels. So I guess in the whole of the Battle Pass, I haven't calculated it, but I think in the whole of the Battle Pass, you can maybe earn, I don't even know what the number is. I don't want to guess, but it's a very slow process to acquire enough legendary coins to purchase a legendary skin. Well, 12,000 legendary coins is $120. Maybe it's 1,200. Yeah, $12 for a skin. I mean, okay, I guess. As you know, the weapon skins are the same way, and they have skins in the store that you can buy for the legendary tokens, the legend tokens, but you can't purchase those unless you first have the legendary version of that. You know, it says over on this side, you know, this weapon, 10,000 legend tokens, but must have this weapon skin immediately over here with the legendary coin currency, the Apex coins for 1,200. You have to have 1,200 of those before you can even spend your legend tokens on this. And it's convoluted. And Young, yeah, I love watching his videos because he's so just factual and just tells it like it is. Pointed out that just like in mobile games, in this game, your currency is not dollars. Your currency is crystals or legendary coins or coin like it was in Anthem or whatever the thing is. It's not dollars. So obviously, if they were to come out and say, this is how much these cost in real world dollars, it'd be over. That's why they don't do that, because it's psychologically manipulative to think you're not actually spending real money, even though you are. And it's one thing to have a conscious awareness that it's actual money, but it's another thing altogether the way you think, the mentality of it. Oh, I'm buying these coins so I can buy this thing that I really want. And it's just a psychological ploy. So, anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I'd love to hear your comments below. Please visit adventuresofindianajim.net for the podcast. And I guess that's all I need to say. So go forth and make wise buying choices, gamers.